Hey, I'd like to introduce another old friend of John. I know I just put him on the spot, but he's going to come up with something quick because I know he's quick because he's younger than I am. Ladies and gentlemen, Thom
I guess
Perkins.
so the first time I encountered John, he was about that tall. And it was in a barn in East Conway. And we were playing in a guitar circle like we did upstairs tonight. It was a wonderful experience. Our friends, we need to, oh, there we go. Is that better? I have to follow these short people. There we go. So, sorry, Al. Can I get an amen? There you go. So John is I'm playing along and John's watching my hands like a hawk. You know, he's like, what can I learn? What can I learn? So, you know that E chord thing that I taught him that. John, you're you're halfway to 80. It's okay.
Jesus. That was Thom Perkins. You may have heard of him. Bennett and Perkins. Notice Bennett is before Perkins because he's smart. You've got how many CDs out now? 3? 16? 16 you haven't sold yet? Wow, everyone's a target tonight. I have a nice even number. I haven't found anyone who wants to produce me. It's probably a good thing. I'd like to introduce another good friend of ours and a regular here at Hoot Night. And not just Hoot Night, but all over the valley. One of the better drummers around, sits in with everybody, fits right in. Ladies and gentlemen, Andrew Brosnan.
Hey, I've had to play this kit for about the past 2 years or so, John, so I wouldn't start okay. Seriously, I was thinking on the way over here what I could say about a man who's, really admired and revered and just seriously loved by everybody here in the Valley. And I can start by saying that's not the man that we're roasting here tonight. I'm sorry. Seriously though, John, he's got the grace of a swan and, just the wisdom of an owl and the eye of a hawk. He's really for the birds, I gotta tell you. His parents loved him right from the start. One day, he was 1 day old, his mother said, "What a treasure." And his father said, "I think we ought to bury it in the backyard." Actually, most people don't know this, but Jonathan wasn't breastfed when he was younger. His mom, they just wanted to be good friends. Just didn't want to take it too long. When John was younger, he liked to sow his wild oats. Unfortunately, now it's more like shredded wheat. No wheat. No, it's no corn. We're all glad that he has, found such a wonderful woman, to marry and such a great influence on his life because, we found that he broke up with his last girlfriend because she wasn't quite his type. Inflatable. Even back then, John, I got to actually back up and just congratulate Jonathan on the amazing job he's done, this transformation with all, the non-GMO stuff. And, it's like Al was saying on Facebook, if you follow his posts, it's just amazing. But, it wasn't always the way. Go back and back in the day, John, even back then, before the non-GMO stuff, he was into, a balanced diet, beer in both hands. Success, though, success hasn't changed Jonathan one bit, really, or come anywhere near him, for that matter. It's just, some people climb the ladder of success. Jonathan walked under it. So, what can I say? Started out with nothing and has most of it left. Got to congratulate him, though. He's making a go as a full-time musician, which everybody on that table there knows is just really not an easy thing to do. But apparently he had to leave his last real job due to illness. His boss really got sick of him. You know. His coworkers used to say when he did show up for work, he could do the work of 3 men, Larry, Curly, and Moe. Seriously, though. Jonathan, he hasn't been himself lately. We've all noticed the improvement. He used to be arrogant and obnoxious, and now he's just the opposite. He's obnoxious and arrogant. So I remember actually when I first met Jonathan, I thought, there goes the epitome of dark and handsome. When it's dark, he's just really handsome. You know? They say your looks go as you get older, and at least you have that to look forward to. So. Now, those of us actually who know Jonathan know he's a guy who he always speaks his mind, which explains some of the long silences, if you're ever... if you ever heard the expression, a penny for your thoughts, well, with Jonathan, you'll get change. I mean, when he goes to a mind reader, they charge him half price. You know what I'm trying to say? He said, what you don't know won't hurt you. There's an expression with Jonathan that means he's pretty much invulnerable. Okay? And some say he suffers from insanity, but actually it's not true. He really enjoys it. And, with some people, they bring happiness wherever you go. With Jonathan, it's the same thing, except it's whenever you go. Well, Jonathan, you're a great guy. You should go far, and that's not a prediction. That's a request. All seriousness, God bless you, Jonathan, and happy birthday.
That was Andrew Brosnan. Andrew, you and I are going to have to find some new place to go because neither one of us are ever going to be allowed to play here again.